What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past.
Okay, I have to ask. Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth.
Sounds like an immersive
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway. Well,
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion.
is that because this is
You could...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't No, there's no way. There's someone passed out on the ground. You're awake. Huh. Not a scratch.
This man is Katsuragi.
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events,
Let me get you out of here.
during the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, Responsibility for what had happened fell to me, but Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to not.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Time to go. Time to go.
What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born?
I was abandoned, like...
Okay. I heard my mom and dad he kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup,
This child didn't have a name. After his mother died, after leaving Tatarasuna,
What happened to the child then?
he died from his illness while he was...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Put your back into it!
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-awaited rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
In the original version of events,
Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more...
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true...
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so, but
Surely you're not...
I just can't have you getting in my way.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this... Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokad look at you. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget it.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right, Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duty.
Looks like we have arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project,
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem impatient.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able... Alas, after that, you were...
That was gracefully worded.
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you...
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you...
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and...
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your... Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't... Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be... I've always felt I have an innate tendency to... So I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all the memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Be more human!
The wind rises. You're dead.
At my command, you shall
Fury.
fall!
Bow your head. Quit following me. The wind rises. Too slow.
Insignificant past!
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Time to go.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking... After learning about everything the doctor did, I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But that doesn't mean your own path.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see in changing the world, changing the past, changing what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing... Lesser Lord Kusanali. You purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered. Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Have you got anything? Are you sure? Oh, all right. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed,
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden. Even though the events have been erased from the world,
I see.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, so we can finally go eat?
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some work.
You mean because everyone else...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. The dark clouds had dissipated. Then, one night, as an old... all these expressions of joy melted. Life is a story too long.
Time to go. I follow the wind.
Whew, it's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff? Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Time to go. Wind Strider. The wind knows me.
Brings a smile to my face.
Into the wind!
One with nature.
Time to go. Laid bare. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
With sword comes shadow.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go. A fateful offering. Time to go. One with nature. Brings a smile to my face. Clear weather all around brightens the heart. The wind knows me. follow the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Transfixed. One with nature.
Speed of light. Don't blink. Incoming.
Time to go.
cleanse you of your sins. Salvation belongs to the abyss.
The wind knows me.
Everlasting as the moon!
Cut to the chase.
Transfixed!
And no! One more sin upon your soul.
To ashes!
Sin be washed away! Sin be washed away!
As one with wind and cloud, I must remain calm.
Do not fight your salvation!
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
The unholy dross!
One with nature.
Repent of your
Laid
sin.
bare.
One more sin.
Witness my rise.
Speed of light.
Transfixed.
The wind knows sin. Do not fight your salvation. Not astray.
For justice. Stay put! Don't get it, you Gray!
Time to go.
Don't be scared!
One with nature. Time to go.
I will cleanse you of your sins. Give thanks and receive thy blessing.
The wind knows me.
Must pay.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Fight your salvation. Sin be washed away.
This is where I fall. Laid bare.
One more sin upon your soul.
Witness the power of the wild.
The unholy dross. Your atonement.
Into the wind.
Transfixed.
Not astray.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Clear weather all around. Brightens the heart. Time to go! Follow the wind.
Stay put!
Laid bare.
A fateful offering. Time to go. Wind Strider. The wind knows me. Time to go. Into the wind.
You play here!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Transfixed!
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go. Time to go.
I trust you.
A fateful offering. Time to go. Time to go. A fateful offering.
Power that ended Hydron!
Wind Strider! As one with wind and cloud!
One with nature.
Overruled.
A fateful offering.
Time to go.
The wind knows me. Brings a smile to my face.
Follow the wind.
One with nature.
Wind strider. Time to go.
Brings a smile to my face.
Time to go. Time to go. Wind strider. Into the wind. One with nature. wind knows me. One with nature. Time to go. Yeah. 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 Laid bare. Go on, everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Time to go.
Eyes on me!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Transfixed!
Into the wind. Follow the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Laid bare.
Try this on for size.
This is where you fall. Overruled.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Power that ended high.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go. Time to go. The wind knows me. Time to go.